One of the things that you get a little bit more as you move to the country or get back to basic skills or spend time with this kind of community is you get closer to the cycle of life and death. Here are the processed ducks ready for roasting. So with the dinner line, there is a vegetarian, vegan, they just simplified it and just went straight to vegan. And then there's the meat eater section, and I marked meat because I like meat. The vegetarian section is always the line is way shorter. That is tempting. Short lines are tempting. So today I decided I'd give it a go. And I went and I tried it. It was a really good vegan chili and I enjoyed it very much. I had some friends when I served as a religious missionary in the Netherlands who, as an elderly couple, would only eat meat with friends, like when they went out. They were social meat eaters, much as some people are social drinkers. I think that's kind of cool. A boss of mine from when I used to teach martial arts just after high school used to just be shocked at how much meat Americans eat. He said, every meal? Every meal? Doesn't that seem a little excessive? I mean, and if you think about it, the average American meal consists of, you know, something and then the meat, which is the real part. You have the bacon and the eggs, but don't forget the bacon. Or sausage and eggs, that works too. And then you have, for lunch, you have chicken or lunch meat or whatever, and then evening it's steak and potatoes or whatever it happens to be. But there's always that meat dish, and you kind of get this idea that without the meat, it's not a meal. I wonder about that. Historically, meat has been a status symbol for basically forever because it's expensive. It requires raising an animal and then killing it and or being lucky enough in the hunt. And so having meat a lot is a sign that you are doing really well. I think, though, that out of this sense of respect for the animal from killing the duck and eating it, you get closer to the cycle of life and death through that, through being connected with that process. But what if you just did one meal a day? What I'd really like to do is I'd like to learn how to make a few meals that don't require any meat to be good. And I'd like to learn how to do them well. I could probably start adding a few vegetarian meals in there here and there, just to show a little bit more respect for life. Anyway, random thoughts about food, specifically meat, and life and death, and being close to it. It's interesting stuff. This is the duck that I plucked and gutted and spitted. I'm going to eat it. It's interesting. I've eaten meat before. This is the first time I've processed an animal all the way through. I mean, my family had chickens, but I never actually did it myself. It's a neat opportunity to gain some appreciation. Here goes. Wow.
Has his own way with
man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's closer to beef than chicken. It's beautiful.
I like him.